Hello, hi everybody. So something has changed. I didn't expect to get on here and be like, "Hey guys, new Onimusha dropped." That wasn't in my plans. Holy shit! First of all, yeah, Starlight's in chat. A new Onimusha trailer came out. and first, real quick here, okay? I want to just play the audio of me reacting. Hang on. Wait! Ah! I had to like lay down. After the trailer ended, I was like, I'll be right back. I like literally got in my bed for a second. It fucking happened. So like last year was crazy too, because we got a fucking Netflix anime of Onimusha. Which was so unexpected. And I loved it, personally. I know some people, like, didn't. I loved that it was, like, different. Really cool. I actually loved the Netflix anime. But that alone was like, oh shit, wait, is Onimusha fucking back? You never know, like, what studios are planning. It could have meant nothing. This is the most we're back. This is an actual video game. Probably, actually no, definitely the game and series that I've been wanting to see come back for the longest time. The last Onimusha game was Onimusha Dawn of Dreams back in 2006. It's been almost 20 years. We'll get into the trailer in a moment. I'll break it down. But at the end of the trailer, it says 2026. And that sounds like a really far way off now that I know an Onimusha game is real and coming. But I was able to wait almost 20 years. I can wait one more. In the grand scheme of things, that's a really short amount of time compared to what I've already waited. So bring it on, man. I'm so excited. We're gonna check out this trailer. And I'm also going to look at their website afterwards too, because there's some really interesting details there. Let me switch over to this. I'm so big. Wait, hang on. Hi, there we go. So immediately when this trailer started, I could tell this was an RE Engine game, right? Like I didn't want to, like the moment the castle showed up, I was like, Onimusha? At first I was wondering though if it was like Kinitsugami DLC or something, because you know, I could tell it was Capcom, but the chances of it being Onimusha felt unlikely. This environment, hang on, I'll actually play the trailer in a moment, but this environment makes me so excited. This like specifically. This is so like the beginning of Warlords. Like obviously not exactly, but like that like aesthetic of the bridge and everything. Really cool. Yeah, man. That's so clever too. Like the soul-sucking thing as like the indicator, like a if you know kind of thing. God, it looks so good. Okay, there's a lot happening. I'm gonna frame by frame this in a moment. there's like too much.
Feels like I'm getting less human by the minute.
Yeah, man. Oh, Watts. Yeah. Oh, wow. I do like that the soul like designs are more soul-like now instead of like orbs. Interesting to me that they are going with like a red color scheme with them, which I appreciate. I've seen a lot of people say, oh, this is definitely Samanosuke. It's not. Not just likeness-wise, but I feel like if it was Samanosuke, they'd make more of a fanfare of it. They'd be like, Samanosuke is returning. But I do like that he has a red aesthetic, a red color scheme. That's a nice way to make it feel like an Onimusha character, because Onimusha is so tied with the color red, especially in the early days. Does he have like a scar on his chest? Cool. God, the lighting of all the different souls coming in, the blue and red lighting at the same time, so fucking cool. One of the scars from a chest eye, since some uniforms get that. I wonder, yeah, I'm wondering if it's, before we go any farther, actually, I wanna show something, because this is a perfect time. They mentioned something kind of interesting on the website. Because historically, Onimusha is always at least partially based on historical figures. Onimusha 1 was Akechi and Hanoji Temple, Nobunaga, all that. Onimusha 2 was Jubei Yagyu. Onimusha 3, they got a little crazy. They went away from their vision a little bit. There's still some characters here and there. Same with Dawn of Dreams. The Netflix anime recently is Musashi and Kojiro, which was maybe in some ways the most historically accurate, because they did do a lot of Musashi's arc But they make an interesting note here in their description, where they say, fight through bloodbaths of intense swordplay action, explore the historic Japanese capital of Edo-era Kyoto. Edo-era specifically is very interesting. You know, it's a long period. There's a lot of figures that Edo-era could be if this is someone, but that makes me wonder if this is going to be a Scar from an Oni form, or, and a lot of Japanese media likes doing this, it being Edo era, I wonder if this is going to start with this character surviving Sekigahara, and if Ieyasu is going to be like the main bad guy. They like doing warlords, they like doing shoguns as, you know, the main bad guys. I'm wondering if this is going to be an Ieyasu situation. I'm wondering if this could be Mitsunari. Mitsunari does die right before the Edo period starts. I believe Sekigahara is like 1600, I think, like exactly. If I recall. And Edo period takes place like it starts like a few years after. I'm wondering if this is like Mitsunari survives being executed. That could be a reach. But interestingly too, they make note that follow the tale of a samurai who wields the Oni Gauntlet, a mystical artifact that grants its bearer its power to slay the Genma. Through gritty, blood-soaked brawls, he searches for a reason to fight. What fate could await at the end of the path? That also is an interesting note to me because, again, most of the time when samurai media focuses in on a samurai trying to figure out his reason for fighting, it's usually because they survived Sekigahara. Usually it's, you know, survivor's guilt. As like an overlining plotline. So that could be another element of like, maybe this is Sekigahara, which would be so cool for an Onimusha. They've never done that. Pure speculation, but I'm just going off of past samurai media. They could be playing to the classics. Yeah, the gold detail, yeah. Bit of a Scar here too. So cool. This is already one of my favorite Oni gauntlets. I'm curious if it'll transform throughout the game. It's one of the least, like, scary Oni gauntlets, I feel. I feel like it looks like the least like a monster. It looks more like a gauntlet than some of the others. That does make me wonder if it will transform as time goes on, whether that's story-wise or your own upgrades. Such a cool blade design, holy shit. This Genma is, like, nuts. This design is fucking crazy. I love it so much. I wonder if this is the default, like, generic zombie Genma now, because he has the hat. That'd be so cool. It also, I'm wondering if they have the original monster artist back. I can't remember their name right now, but they did, so they did a lot of the Oni designs, were the main artist for Garo, the like Tokusatsu series. It looks like his art to me, especially with this red detail. You'll see later on that the Genma's head looks like a jellyfish, which is really cool. Oh yeah, I'm loving this main character's look too. I'm going to assume he's not a actor. It's kind of weird to break away from that tradition, but it's also safer. I'm sure they've dealt with a lot of rights issues before. Dude, wait, look at this guy. He's nasty. Yeah, man. Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, I see what you mean. It's like tentacles. Yeah, totally like kind of a jellyfish vibe. That's so cool. They go for an ocean theme for a lot of the enemies. That'd be so cool. Yeah, that'd be awesome. This sheath is also fucking cool. Like this bone sheath. Yeah, man, that looks so cool. Oh, he's like nasty. Ah, wait, okay, wait. I shouldn't scream into the mic. I'm sorry. I'm so excited. Look at that. Look at this design, dude. Ugh. Look at this guy pulling up. I love this shot too. You can tell that's just like purely in-game, trying to find his pathing. Oh, that's so cool how his sword like glows when he pulls it out. With a lot of the attacks. Interesting. I don't know if that's just a visual flair or if that means something. So I can't tell if this is just like a grab or if he's guarding him or something with his sheath up here. Because he's like pushing his hand around. Interesting. God, I love this guy's fit. Is this a different character? Or is it the same guy, but like before he gets the gauntlet? Yeah, this might be a cutscene like right before he gets it. Oh no, he does have the gauntlet, but he does have a different outfit. Does he have the scar? Might, yeah. Interesting. Yeah, it is a different outfit though. It's less torn up. I'm wondering if this could be like when he first puts on the gauntlet, but before it starts taking him over. Like before he gets like the power of it. This shit's so cool. Yeah, man. Dude. So that makes me wonder, too, if we are going to be getting, like, elemental powers again. This boss design is crazy. I did take a look at this yesterday. This boss design is so cool. How it's like made up of these like paper talismans. Its axe as well. What is its head? Is the head the long thing? Oh, right here. Right? Yeah, that's like the hair. Yeah, it's like an eye. Yeah. Oh, it's got like a cyclops kind of thing going on, right? Like a single eye. Wait! Okay. Things are changing. So that was a parry, and the enemy's attack can actively hit other enemies. Really happy that even if the game is made out to be a Souls-like with the whole experience drop system and stuff, it looks enough like in those lines of appealing audience which like, yeah, I mean, you know, I've complained about Wukong on this show before, but one thing I like about Wukong is that it isn't a Souls-like, but it seems like, you know, they have a lot of elements of a Souls-like game to where people that only play Souls-like gravitated towards it, which was smart. And I feel like Onimusha might be the same way. A lot of Dark Souls, even though it's a very different type of game, a lot of Dark Souls took elements of Onimusha. Onimusha was like an early Dark Souls in so many ways. These games of these genres, like passing ideas back and forth, is really smart. I don't want this to be a Souls-like game, but I think it's smart to take elements from it. However, this doesn't look like it plays like a Souls game to me. So all this is in-game. It's very obviously, you know, specific moves, parries, grapples, things like that. The way the camera, this shot specifically, looks like it's fully gameplay. Some of these others are a little questionable as far as like, you know, if it's active, if it's, you know, a doctored shot, doctored camera angle. This, in particular, is game. And this looks kind of just like an action game. Like, this looks like a, like, Ninja Gaiden style camera. Which is hype. I'd be, like, so down for that. Yeah, both enemies get hit, too, huh? Yeah, yeah, that one, like, has, like, a couple frames of flying apart. Yeah, yeah, like, literally a frame. Yeah, this guy, you gotta have your big horned ramming guy. Have to. Interestingly, they're showing a few different... That's such a cool shot, dude. A few different, types of parries. There seems to be a few parries that are also grabs, which is new. What I can't figure out, though, is a couple of the visual effects, like what... let me actually look at what this looks like in motion again, in full motion. Yeah, I don't know what this is. If it's just for a visual effect, or if it does, like, mean something. He does, like, jam it in there with this effect. I love that there are, like, weird visual effects with the swords, though. That's so Onimusha. Also like how we get, like, blood, like, droplets. Like this. You don't see that in, like, a lot of, like, blood design. That's cool looking. Gives it more variation. Oh, we do have multiple different colored souls as well. That's good. I just noticed that. We got the yellow. So those are going to be life, I assume. I kind of hope they change the color of them a little bit. I feel like these might match a little bit too much. The yellow looks good. I hope they make these like a little bit more red or something. This isn't like a complaint, but you know, just as far as like being able to differentiate colors easier, that would be nice if they could, very similar. Oh, we got another shot of the creature opening its mouth there, I just noticed. He's like pushed. Oh, yeah, he's got like big teeth. Wait, he looks awesome. That's so cool, dude. You can look at that thing and tell that's a fucking RE engine. There is also a Japanese version of this trailer too that like it's just the same, but he does speak Japanese in it too. I like his voice a lot. He sounds familiar. He sounds familiar to me. I love the tone of his voice though. Like he sounds okay in English. I'm not sure about it yet. That's why I wasn't playing. He sounds a little weird.
Feels like I'm getting less human by the minute.
I don't know if I like the delivery. Look, the gauntlet's like infecting him. Oh yeah, he has like a lot more of like the scarring on his arm, huh? Yeah, I love that this part up at the top here, it's kind of seamless from gauntlet to arm. Oh, you're right, like right here. Yeah, like one part like of his arm. That's so cool. God, the lighting on it is incredible too. Like it highlights it so well. Fuck. His face. Me when I'm about to get rammed. So yeah, like, it, like, actually becoming, like, a part of him is so cool. In other Onimushas, you get, like, a little bit of that, like, Samanosuke's here in Warlords. You get, like, a little bit of that, where it's, like, you know, fusing with his arm. But there's a few aspects there, where it's, like, it's a PS2 game, almost a PS1 game. So you don't really, like, get a feel for, like, how that's supposed to look. And then you get, like, Onimusha 3. It's basically just a part of his armor. Basically just a part of his gauntlet. Like, his armor is going down all the way to his hand. So you don't really get, you know, it infecting him. I feel like that's an element of Onimusha that's been forgotten since Onimusha 1. The gauntlet changing the person, losing their humanity. Which is something that this trailer is doing. You know, at the end, he literally says, I'm becoming less human by the minute. So I hope they really go into that, like, loss of humanity aspect. That's something that was great about the Netflix show, is they went into that with Musashi. Like, at the end of Warlords, Samanosuke leaves everyone he loves, the one person, because he's scared of, like, what he's becoming, and he wants to, like, train and figure himself out and all that. That's why he doesn't come back for another, like, fucking 10 or 15 years. And, like, Jubei was just chill, like... Jubei didn't change at all. The gauntlet was like, well, there's not enough here to work with. I'm done. I think that's about all the Onimusha I can break down right now. Till more comes.